How are you ding-dong diddly doing there, Gamerinos? Hope you're having a flanderific day. Slicks is here with us in spirit. How exciting. But yeah, announcements. What a wonderful way to die, what a wonderful way to die. Yeah, so I'm gonna be cutting down on streaming. See, because, like, I know I've been up on my soapbox about consistency and the grind and all of that. And I'm not saying I was wrong about that. I'm not saying I'm giving up. But I'm gonna be scaling back for a little bit. Just take a little bit of a break. Because I don't know, I'm not enjoying myself here. It's kind of becoming a little bit of a chore. And like I said, it's all about ME, my enjoyment. So I am going to be scaling back. But I'll still be hitting you up with that dank content. It's just not gonna be as frequent.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Oh, well, isn't that nice? I can't say... Well, you know, actually I have been up to some things. You know, work has been work. Yeah, a lot of cleaning. Very tiring. Last night I had some dumbass come in literally at the last minute. Literally at the last minute. And he wanted to pay using cash, and I told him I can't take cash. And he was like, "What do you mean you can't take cash?" And I was like, I can't take cash because I've already like counted the cash. Because now I want to make this clear that during training I was told to do this to like count the cash and to do the cash out at like 3 minutes to close. Like that would be the appropriate time to finish out like the last one. So I mean, I think I literally hit the button like a couple seconds before he came in. And again, like I said, literally the last minute. And he's like breaking my balls. Like, what do you mean you don't have cash? Is it like, are you sure you can't take cash? What do you mean you don't have cash in there? And finally, I was just irritated because it was well past like the time to leave. I think it was like I want to say it was like 11:03, 11:04. And then this guy is just arguing with me. So finally, I just went and I put up the thing. Because, like I said, I literally cannot take the cash. I've done the cash out. And this guy just wants to be a dickhead. And argue with me. Sorry, I'm trying to find... I saw this, like, archway, but fuck. But I don't see it anymore. I don't... Weird. Whatever. Was it this? Why is this glowing? It's open.
Revelio.
Whatever. Alright, weird. But yeah, finally I was just like, bro. The reason is because you came in at the last minute. A minute to close. And finally he understood and was like, oh, okay. And left. It's just like, you're a fucking idiot. And it's like, you held me up being an idiot. And it's like, you know, it would have been one thing if the guy was like, ah, you know,
hello, Hamura.
That sucks, but I get it. Or like if he had asked me like one time or whatever, like, oh, you sure you can't take the cash or something? And I was like, ah, no, man. And he was like, oh, okay. That would be one thing, but the fact that you had to sit there and fight me on it? Like, I can just God fucking damn it. Like, I can just magically... I mean, I guess I could well... No, I don't even think I could reopen the cash drawer. And, like, I even was like, man, do you have Apple Pay? And for whatever reason, man just didn't have one fucking card on Apple Pay that worked.
Revelio.
Like, okay, whatever, bro. That's open, at least. You know what? We're gonna go over to Hogsmeade, and we're gonna sell our shit. Because I can't bear having it anymore. Oh, it's such a burden, won't you help him? Yeah, so then I go and I lock up the shop, right? And I get in front of this fucking moron who's going like 17 in a 25. So, I mean, I'm kind of up on him because it's like, yo, it's a fucking 25 and you're going 17. Go fucking park your car. Then I finally get the chance, because there's like, I can either go straight and for like a little bit and then eventually make a right, or I can make a right like immediately at this light and then kind of go through this winding, like kind of hidden road that's by some like office parks. So I took that way to get around this moron. And then it's like the same thing happens. I get in front of some other moron who's going like... Well, okay, no. This one was a little bit of a different one. Sorry, I'm conflating the two dumbass drivers. This was a totally different dumbass. How did I not get this? Whatever. So... Sorry, I'm trying to look for a place where I can sell this shit. I mean, could I sell it to this dude? Let me try selling it to this dude. Anyway, this dumbass goes and puts on their blinker, right? And they nice slow down. And like, I wasn't right up on them, so it's not like... Oh, actually, I should double check to make sure I don't need any of these things. So distracted. I'm getting nothing done because I can't focus on one thing well enough. But yeah, this dumbass puts on their blinker and acts like they're gonna turn. So I'm like, okay, alright. Well, let's see what's up. And then they just sit there. And I'm getting closer. I'm like, okay, is this dumbass gonna move? And they just sit there. And finally I'm up on them. And they just... like finally started to slowly move and get it's like a 40, alright? It's a 40 that they're in, and they're at a dead stop, and they maybe pick it up to like a 25. So then I start bonking the horn like, fucking move, moron. And they whipped out of the way. Oh, I don't... Alright, we're just not gonna sell that cloak. That'll be the solution there, and we'll figure out what is best. Later. So is this just the same? That's better. Yeah. Yeah, so then I get over, and I live like in a, I know it's gonna sound like I've got a lot of money, but I don't. I live in a gated community, right? So I'm using the clicker to get into the gate, and it's not working. And like, I can tell it's not, did I look through all of these? I can tell that, yeah. I can tell that it's not, like, out of battery because I can see the red light going, but just nothing is happening. So I got mad and I slammed it. I'll be honest, I slammed it because I was just so irritated by everything. And I was just kind of, like, stranded because, I mean, the thing wasn't working. Now, keep in mind, it wasn't like I tried it once or twice, it wasn't working, and I freaked out, alright? This thing was, like, not working for, like, 5-10 minutes, right? Of me, I literally got out of my car and was pointing the clicker at the sensor, at the gate. And I could see the red light was going. Yeah, again, it wasn't like it was out of battery. Yeah. And then this other car pulls up behind me, and I'm like, oh, thank God, I don't know the gate code. So this fine soul, this wonderful person, this savior sent by Jesus himself, is gonna let me in. And they pull up right close to me, and I'm like, okay, good, they're getting ready to let me in. And then they sit there. And they continue to sit there. And I'm like, my clicker is busted. What am I supposed to do? So finally, I'm like, okay, fine. You want to play this game? Fine. So I throw the car into reverse, right? They back up. They let me get out. And then they go and they hit the fucking button. And I recognized this car. I've seen this car. We've driven in at around the same time. A lot before. A lot. It's not like I've never seen this car before, so there's like a chance that they maybe have not seen me. Like, no. I recognize this car. I recognize, especially because it pulled up to a certain house. And yeah, I remember. And then they just makes me so mad. So I make this super quick, super dramatic turn, right? Because again, I'm fucking livid that they're being dickheads about this. Because again, it's not like I'm some total stranger. We have come in the same gated community. In the same, around the same fucking time.
Lumos.
Plenty of times before. Like, again, this isn't the first time that we have seen each other.
Revelio.
So, anyway, I like I was saying, I do the big dramatic turn, and I, like, get right up on their ass. Like, right up on
Lumos.
it. Like, I pretty much waited until my car was, like, super fucking close. Like, was breathing on the bumper of their car, and I put on my brake just to be like, fuck you. I've never seen them move so quickly to the house before. I think they got the message loud and clear that I was none too happy with their tomfuckery. Where is this moth? But yeah, that was yesterday for me. That was fun. Fun times to be had by all. This moth has to be around here somewhere. Like, there's literally not that much area left. Like, this will soon become not Hogwarts. Like, what? How far away could this possibly be? I'm calling BS. Oh yeah, before I get off, because, yeah, you know me, I'm not streaming past the hour mark, especially with no one here. But I listened to, Herbert Walker, Reanimator, by H.P. Lovecraft, and wow. Wow, is that a great story. Oh, how did I not? Okay, whatever. So good. Would highly recommend. It does have one, like... And I gotta say, for H.P. Lovecraft, it's pretty mild, but it's not mild. Just, it sounds so awful. But it's got one kinda bad racist bit in it. It doesn't... What? Oh. It doesn't last that long. It's like literally a couple of lines, but it's not. It's pretty bad. It made me do an audible like, ooh, that that's bad. That's bad. So, just a little warning on that. But the story on the whole is really good, though. It's about this dude who is like... What? Okay. It's this dude who's, like, obsessed with trying to bring the dead back to life, right? And he's like this... no, I better wrap this up, because the stream is ending. Stream is ending. But... yeah, he's like this med student, and him and this friend are trying to bring the dead back to life, and they're kind of successful in animals, and they want to see if they can get like it to work on humans. I don't get this. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, they want to see if they can get it to work on humans. And the student administration is like, fuck no, you're weird. Can't do this. This isn't right. And he does it anyway. And he ends up creating like these beasts, basically. I wouldn't quite say zombies, though they're kind of zombie. It's kind of like a zombie, but if the zombie didn't like transfer the zombie virus to you, it's kind of like that. Like they're just kind of crazy.
Revelio.
They go through and they like kill people. And Herbert Walker is just obsessed with trying to get like the freshest possible like bodies, right? Because he believes that only if the body, if like the body is injected like really close to death, that it'll work, because like it's not gonna kill enough that many brain cells. So it's just it's great. I don't want to like spoil any more of it for you, because if I go on any further, it's gonna like ruin the story for you. And I think that you would really, really like to hear how it ends, because let me just tell you, the last few chapters, there's some really, really good horror in it. Like one thing in particular that sticks out to me. But yeah, again, it's this great descent into like evil, you know. Really interesting, you know. Like I said, you got this character who he's initially out for like the betterment of humanity, and you know, like trying to save people. Like I said, real altruistic.
Revelio.
But then over time he just gets corrupted, and yeah. And it leads him to some dark places. Yes. Wow, this is like a whole new area we haven't even explored yet. Holy shit. This is wild. Or wait a minute. No, we have been here. Huh? Oh, Billy. I am so lost. Was it? No? Where the hell did we come in from? Oh, Jimbo. Oh, Billy. Jesus Christ, Jimbo. Oh. Was it down this hall? I think? Maybe? I hope? Yes. Yes.
Revelio.
What is tinging now? I feel like we've been to this part before. I don't see anything. Oh, it's over here. Okay.
Revelio.
Where is it? Oh, here we go. Like, I knew I heard it here somewhere. Oh, man, I know I said that I was gonna, like, not continue on, but look at me here, continuing on. I'm such a big, fat fucking liar.
Confringo.
Yes.
Accio. Revelio.
Okay. Now, let me go down here before my big fat lion mouth gets me into any further trouble.
Revelio.
Oh, hell yeah. Here we are. Wait. Well, how does this open? I don't get it. Oh! Yes! You are so right. Even though I'm the only one here, I'm gonna do that. So, thank you, nobody, for watching. Well, I guess thank you to Otto, and thank you to Slicks, who was here, at the very beginning. What the fuck is this? Oh, here we go. No, we don't want to raid Bob Ross. Even though I love Bob Ross, because Bob Ross is, my, fellow Florida man. Oh, do not restart. Yeah, he's a fellow Florida man, like myself. And he's also the reason why I said that, any Florida man worth his gator meat loves trees. Can I, like, do this? Oh, I so can. Fuck. Let me try this again. What?
Levioso. Accio.
I don't get this. Anyway. Yeah, so thank you to the YouTube crowd who's gonna like and subscribe. God damn it if I didn't say that already. And, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.